In the last video, I implied we would continue to sate our crippling railgun addiction at the Executive Hangar PvP Clown Zone. But I'm just here for the railguns, to be honest, boys. So I'm going to camp in this corner.
You don't say.
I'll be back in 10-20 minutes.
There's an Avenger and a f***ing Gladiator right there. Oh my god.
Someone just went into the hangar behind
Body's
those
back.
broken
Body's
things.
back, body's back, body's back.
Voidy.
Body.
There's two in there with you.
But I lied! No, Voidy, why? Voidy, no, don't lie. Because today we're going to become a trader. That's right, handsome viewer, we're going to become the change we want to see in the verse. No piracy, no stealing. Nearly clear through there. Just watch the doors and make sure he doesn't come out that side. No killing. He's done. Only good and honest space trucking trade. That's still somehow going to be incredibly high risk, low reward. We're going to push the what-f***ing economy to its absolute limits and purchase all of the incredibly expensive Atlassium from Trawler's Beach on Pyro 4 and ship it all the way to Boyna Ravine on Bloom. 4 sick amounts of absolutely insane, ultra high risk, super low reward entrepreneurial space trucker profits. So we're on our way to Trawl Atlassium Beachium town now in a... It's the Cutlass Blue. It's always the Cutlass Blue. I don't know what you were expecting at this point, but it's the motherfucking Cutlass Blue. And as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one the Jolly Montoya. As we arrive, we come upon a Cutlass Black that's just kind of hanging out above one of the most notorious murder hobo spots in Pyro. In an actual surprising turn of events, they totally ignore us, so we totally ignore them. Perhaps we loaded onto one of those PvE servers everyone's been talking about. Wow, how exciting. I'm sure this is going to be the best epic space voidyvid adventure ever. As we approach, we perform some tactical nose-down investigations. However, there's a non-zero chance that this might actually be a PvE-only server if 0.1% of Test Squadron's members happened to all join as a party, but we've been hurt before, so we should at least maintain a bit more situational awareness than an Eskimo building their igloo in a volcano or something. Suddenly we notice a Spirit C1 take off, and it doesn't even attempt to grief us out of the sky. I'm not complaining, handsome viewer, the Atlassium isn't going to trade itself, and we're on a quest to become ever so slightly less dirty space poor. We load the Jolly Montoya with 10 highly valuable SCUs of grade A PvE only Atlassium and just kind of fly away. How am I supposed to make this video exciting, man? What the f... Aha, handsome viewer, just because we happen to be on a PvE only server somehow doesn't mean this epic space adventure needs be devoid of action, drama, conflict, or literally any element that makes a game, movie, or story worth experiencing, for our first dilemma is finally upon us. The emergent gameplay gods that make Star Citizen so unique have rolled the dice and determined that we need to veer off the charted course and embark upon an ominous side quest to refuel our quantum tank. This is going to be so insane. Man, how exciting. We're at Buena Ravine now, and it's finally time to get to work by offloading our 697,000 credits worth of Atlassium, walking casually over to the commodity kiosk and hitting the sell button so that this particular epic space adventure can reach its full anti-climax. Relax, handsome viewer, I heard it too, but it's just not possible on our super special PvE only server, so like so many traders before us, let's just ignore it and search for pesky NPCs that may be trying to provide actual gameplay, ruin our experience. Oh my god, we've been hit by a .50 caliber P6 LR round of pure non-consensual PvP. How could this be happening? We retreat inside the Jolly Montoya and furiously tractor our cargo from the safety of its size 2 ultra-civilian grade A PvE shields of PvP invulnerability. That stupid joke actually kind of makes sense, because correct me if I'm wrong, handsome viewer, but it sounds like the emergent gameplay provider outside, the murder hobo griefer outside, has switched from the P6LR to an Arrowhead energy sniper rifle. Let me know down in the comments what sniper rifle you think they have fired at us to breach the Space PvE Neva convention. An actual embarrassing amount of time later, our smooth brain that has the same surface variance of a neutron star finally spots the Zack Attack patented hyperscope glint, so it's time to mount the tight squeeze 9004 and get to work again. We lost sight of the target and don't want to get too close and lack a sniper rifle of our own to engage in hot scope glint on scope glint action, but we do have our literal one and only that guy in particular railgun dosage that we found in the previous video. While we wait out our assailant, we notice some NPCs heading our way, and what a great opportunity to turn this totally situation into the PvPvE experience that Christ Roberts always intended. We may not have traded in Atlassium like we wanted to, but we did trade in high-octane desynchronous FPS combat. It's just such a shame that getting ganked and absolutely dumpstered on in a situation like this means the end of our play session for good. There's nothing we can do.
45 minutes, get out of the bed, put on your kit, take off, go out of Admiral, find the spot. Some brief account blows you up, no problem, you respawn, do it all over again, take an hour. It's not respecting your time.
9 minutes later and we've returned, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one Give Me Drake Interplanetary Cutlass Back My F***ing Railgun. We recover the old and shit Void Dude's corpse and even find our railgun. All that's left to do now is sell whatever Atlassium remains and we can reap the high risk, low reward profits and make 6 stacks of mediocre credits. Sadly, however, only 7 boxes of Atlassium remain, and we walk away with negative 108,170 American United Earth credit dollars after tax, emotional trauma counseling, and quantum fuel deductions. As we depart Bloom in the Jolly Montoya that somehow survived alongside the Tight Squeeze 9004, handsome viewer, whether you're an ultra sweat PvP edgelord who cannot sustain half an erection without decimating hordes of helpless sperm suits in your meta ship JPEG before your morning cup of coffee, or whether you're an ultra casual screenshot taking hyper entitled Origin Junkworks 890 jump space yacht overcompensator owner, the ludicrous space game you are playing or not actually playing but pretending like you are for some reason is simply a placeholder. If you cannot log into the game as it exists today and extract a semblance of fun from this project that we all just want to see reach its full potential, then put it down and come back later. We all have high hopes for Star Citizen. Progress is slow, but there is progress. PvP or PvE, the systems and features to make this game make sense for everyone will get there one day. Until then, rest assured as a horde of disillusioned yellow and black testicles fund the game that they probably won't enjoy, but we definitely will. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you channel patrons and channel members for all your support. Thinking of pledging to this ludicrous space game? Then use the referral code on screen now from one of the illustrious patrons and channel members for a free 5,000 starting credits. Support from handsome viewers like you keeps this channel going, so if you want to help out beyond a like and a subscribe, consider becoming a patron or use the join button below, and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/voiddude or right here on YouTube for live streams. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around the verse. Cheers. This is gonna take a while, boys.